Everyone, thanks again for taking the time out to watch my channel, to subscribing to my channel, to liking my videos. Anyways, I hope you guys don't get tired of me actually saying that, because really and truly I am humbly grateful. Anyways, tonight is gonna be I think it's a sensitive topic. I mean, it has to do with children, right? Anyways, for those who have children, for those who are thinking of children, there's something that you have to think seriously about, because you want to actually bring forth something into this world that is better, that is a better version of you, right? Or else you'll have like the same repeat of the same thing. I mean, nobody is perfect, but like you would hear parents saying, at least I want my child to be better, or I want better for them, or something of that sort, right? But anyways, whilst doing that as well, we have to understand, and this is something that is very, very deep, right? That to understand that we did not create life. So it's like, if understand that children come through you, but not from you. All right, it's just like it's some genetic substance that we were able, that's in us from both partners, that we were able to create a body, right? We did not create a life. So I know that is something, so like, it is something that I learned on the way, and I was like, wow, it does make sense, because there is somebody bigger than us that created life, right? So for me, in that sense, it makes sense. Anyways, so actually it's actually a privilege to actually bring forth that child, right, that came through us. And we should respect that privilege. We should love that privilege. We should cherish that privilege. We should support that privilege, right? We shouldn't abuse that privilege, which is obviously the child or children, right? A lot of parents, like growing up in the countryside, and I guess growing up in Guyana as a whole, you tend to want to okay, yeah, everybody want the best for their kids, right? Oh, I want the best for my child. So you think like whatever you're telling them to do, they're going to listen to you, and that's like, oh, I'm telling you this, and this is right. But really and truly, when you do things like that, what happened is that kids become rebellious, and they just do the opposite, because they want to feel a sense of independence, right? And by rebelling, that's the only way they feel independent. So you actually telling them to like, listen to me, and this is what you got to do, that's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. And a lot of parents are experiencing this, oh, I don't know what happened, the child just don't listen to me. I tell them to do this, I tell them to do that, they don't hear. Telling them this is just like giving them a message, because it happens, and trust me, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So what it is that we have to understand that, don't even expect the children to like, okay, this is an investment, the kid is an investment, because that's wrong. You need to be a friend to your child. You need to be there for them, for them to be able to come to talk to you about anything. They must feel that comfort, because they have to grow on their own. They when they reach like 13, it's over. You could probably control them. You think you have like a control audience up to like 12 years old, maybe not even, right? So I know parents, they think like, okay, the kids is the only one that they think would listen to them, right? Or does listen to them, but it's only up to like a certain time, right? So you have to be there as a friend, to guide that child, to make that child, again, like I said, feel comfortable to come and talk to you about whatever is bothering them. Don't go ahead and keep saying like, okay, listen to me, and don't do this and don't do that, and I tell you not to do this, and what the hell. And you also need to show your child love, like show them love, hug them, kiss them, tell them how beautiful they are, not have them like oh, I don't know, this what you wearing there, you look stupid, this, that, and that. Because trust me, we grew up, a lot of us on here grew up hearing this kind of things, like, you know, like, where you going, what you wearing, this kind of, I mean, Jesus Christ. And when you're a kid, that's not nice. It's not nice at all. So we already passed through this kind of thing. Or, oh, another thing that they say, the more you grow, the more stupid you get. You know, like, come on, how can you tell a child something like that? You're killing that child confidence in the inside, right? You need to be nurturing. You need to, you know, provide this child with love. And even, you know, what would help as well, all the things that you didn't have and you wanted as a parent, as a child, when you, like, you know, when you were a kid, and now that you're a parent, don't repeat the same things that your parents did. Try to be way better and say, listen, my mom used to, like, you know, or my dad used to, or whatever, like, that didn't make me feel good, and I don't want that for my kid. But don't make your children become dependent on you, right? Nurture them, love them, be of good influence to them. You know, you have to understand as well, like, the only thing that you got over your child or children is that you were here a few years before them, or a couple of years before them. That's the only thing. Seriously, that's the only thing. Because in this day and time, if you think that you're smart, like you're more intelligent than your kid, okay then, more so, and I'm being funny now, that's why you should actually be their friend, because they know so many things now. These kids are so advanced that they can be able to help you with something. And when they're asking questions, stop telling them nonsense, because these kids already know. They observe, you know, like, say for example, oh, how was I born? And then you tell them something about, oh, a helicopter and drop you and this, like, I don't, you know, a set of nonsense. When you tell kids things like this, trust me, they already know you're lying. You know, don't tell them nonsense. I know it's hard, but you have to find ways. And when you become your kids' friends, you know, you build a very solid relationship right there, and give them chance to grow. You know, give them chance to grow. They're gonna become phenomenal individuals if you show them love and respect, and, you know, you tell them how much you appreciate them, and, you know, and you build their confidence and all of that. These kids are gonna excel. You know, they're going to feel good about themselves and all of that. So, you know, be of good influence to these children. Be of good role models to your children, you know. I mean, there's so much that you can do, but also know that you, at the end of the day, you did your best. I mean, there's gonna be influence or whatever, you know, that's just life, how it is. But at the end of the day, know that you did your best. Do not talk down your children. Do not think that you can control them, or they're just brought up. You know, they need to grow up. That's it. And I hope it helps, and I hope a lot of people can relate. All right, so anyways, thanks so much.